Why do books all feel so repetitive these days? This is a question that people talk about a lot. There's a lot of discussion about this, about the fact that books these days all feel like they're the same. They feel very repetitive. They feel like they're just chasing marketing, all doing the exact same thing because it's popular. But that has always been true about books. This is not a contemporary problem. It's not a problem caused by social media. It's not caused by BookTok or Bookstagram or BookTube. It's not caused by self-publishing. It's not caused by the rise of romantasy. It has always been the case. I remember 10 years ago, we were all saying the exact same thing. I remember 10 years before that, when I was 13, and it was all the same talking points. Books these days are all the same. Readers these days are idiots who are just drinking up the same slop. Authors these days are just repeating other people's ideas. I have read essays written in the 1800s talking about how books are all the same, novels, they're all just repetitive, they're all just doing the exact same thing, and they're melting people's brains. So yes, it is true that contemporary fiction is very repetitive because there are trends, and that has always been the case with literature. And when we read older literature, we read the stories that rose to the top. We read the ones that are memorable, the ones that continue to be printed, the ones that have reviews written about them, the ones that end up on syllabi. We don't read all of the other knockoff novels that are basically exactly the same. And 20 years from now, people will read books from the 2020s and they'll just read the ones that survive. And all of the rest of the identical knockoff novels will be forgotten. Because that's just always how it goes. And yes, the fact that novels tend to be very repetitive does have to do with marketing because there are trends. It does have to do with the fact that readers who liked one book frequently want to read more books that are similar. But that's not a 2025 problem. I don't think it's even actually a problem. That's just how it goes, and that's okay. We as readers just need to learn to sift through the books that are coming out and choose the one we want to read. And we need to learn to not only read contemporary novels, and we need to learn that novels coming out in other countries are not following the same trends. If you read primarily English language books published in the United States or England or other English language countries, try reading books from non-English speaking countries. There's a lot of really interesting literature being put out in different countries around the world that is very different from what is going on in the English language literary sphere. Yes, there are trends. There will always be trends. But there are ways of breaking out of those trends if we look for them.